Hey, what is up everybody? How are you guys doing? My name is Brian with Bluefoot Homestead. It's late tonight. It's a little bit past midnight and I just kind of went down a rabbit hole trying to figure out everything that I have for my food preps. How many weeks, how many months, what am I looking at as far as where I am right now. So sorry about the light. I'm not going to be in here forever, but I just wanted to go ahead and show you a couple things in here that I'm going to be talking about. So as you guys remember, back there, that's all my condiments, stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and touch on a couple other things. I have a couple totes here. Move on around. I have 3 totes there. And back in there, you're not going to be able to really see, but I have 3 more totes. I also have 7 totes outside. So that is going to be 15 28 quart totes packed full of food. Now, this is going to be expanding here, but these are my cases of canned veggies. I got tomato sauce, I got fruits, I got green beans, corn, stuff like that. Coconut oil is down there for some reason. 4 packs. Down in there is a little bit of raviolis and stuff like that, mushrooms, things of that sort. Actually, go ahead and get that picked up. I am handheld today, so I apologize for all the shakiness and stuff like that. I do have the stabilizer on, but I'm going to hope for the best. Okay, since I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and go over this shelf real quick, just kind of show you. I have lots of Dawn liquid here, cleaning stuff, sanitary wipes, mouthwash, hydrogen peroxide, different cleaners, mold, mildew, CLR, Kaboom disinfectants, things of that sort. Rid-X, since I do have septic. Lysol. Got this big old monster one right there. These are my hand warmers. Hand warmers, foot warmers. Kitchen towels, shelving stuff, a few things of bleach. That's 4 gallons of bleach, containers for eggs, expended brass, laundry detergent, Coast, bar soap, hygiene stuff, batteries, and some candles over there. A little first aid kit that's probably going to be worthless, but I just wanted to go over these things since I was here in the little space where I keep it all. And there's no reason to just pass over it, so I'm not going to make a video dedicated to soap, So let's go ahead and see what I got in these totes and kind of go over some different things. Yeah, here we go. I got these different totes up here. I got one for tarps. That's going to be for the garage. I got 45 pounds. Right there is 45 pounds of pasta and egg noodles. Right here I have 6 cases of ramen. I think they're about 24 to 36 each. I get the good stuff. I don't get the stuff you get at Walmart, that's for sure. There's another one, oatmeal, Splenda, mashed taters. I got rice and beans right here in the bottom. Above that, mixed stuff. Then I got garage stuff and just different preps going around the top here. So just wanted to go ahead and show you that since I was here looking, and let's get to the table. Alright, so first off, I have this tote here. This one is partially full. This is going to be my freeze-dried food. Now, unfortunately, it's kind of hard to make a video about freeze-dried food. And even just the box stuff with these. But, yeah, I'll go ahead and kind of show you what I'm doing here. This one here is a full, about an 8-pound roast beef, freeze-dried in a packet, stuff like that. I'm not going to go through too many of these. Costco, 1/2 of a Costco rotisserie chicken, $4 is $2 in chicken. It's going to be able to feed 2 people. Get things that are cheap. And if you have a freeze dryer and you have access to it, or you know somebody that has a freeze dryer that'll let you do a little freeze drying, yeah, take advantage of it. As far as getting a freeze dryer, I got a Harvest Right. I think there's some cheaper options out there for a freeze dryer, but I spent about $3,000 or $3,200 on mine. It's medium size Harvest Right. Had a couple issues with it, but pretty happy with it overall. I would say if you're looking at a 10 can for $100 to $110 of roast beef, I've had this about a year. I am coming up on paying it off. As far as the difference in getting freeze-dried food and buying freeze-dried food from For Patriots or Mountain House or something like that. So, yeah, it's worth it. Definitely is. So that's my freeze-dried food. I'm not going to show you 200 different Mylar bags, but you know, freeze-dried food. So got all kinds of stuff. I'm going to go over more details on things in a little bit, but hang tight. Apparently I'm kind of an idiot. I picked like the heaviest tote that I could find, and it doesn't have a lot of variety of stuff, and I'm still recovering from my back injury. So that was a pretty dumb thing to do. It's going to be hard to get it back up the 4 stairs. Small little flight of stairs that I pulled it down to get it back inside, but hey, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, this one does have a little bit of a variety on it, but I have some rice. I like basmati. I like royal. This one here, some Walmarts carry it. I get it at the Asian store for the most part, but since it's been at Walmart, I've been going ahead and getting a bag or 2 at Walmart. Basmati rice. Apparently it's easy to find. I've been able to find all the rice. Had a short little spurt where a long grain was kind of hard to find. But yeah, this is just an example of one of my totes that I have. I still have another bag, 20-pound bag of rice in the tote. There's no reason to bring it out. Looks just like this one, just another one. Got fish fry mix in this, fried chicken mix. Just nice, quick, easy. You don't have to think about it too much. Got instant coffee in this one. I've got plenty of bags of beans. Beans are going to hold for a long time. But instant coffee, just in case you need some on the fly. Coffee creamer so you don't have to worry about actual dairy product. This one's dried. Got these bacon and cheddar au gratin potatoes. Yum, yum, good stuff. Some suddenly salad. Had that facing the wrong way. Yeah, this is a 2-pack, so you could probably squeeze out 2 people eating 1 pack of that. So this might be 4 meals right here. What else do I have? Hamburger helper. I have tons of hamburger helper just because it's a little seasoning packet, pasta. You know, if you don't even have hamburger, that's fine. I have, let me think, probably 60 pounds of hamburger freeze-dried, so I wanted to get some things to kind of accompany freeze-drying hamburger. This one, I got lots of beans. I have navy beans. I get these little, they were $1. They're up to like $1.30 or something like that. But navy beans, red beans, pinto beans. Got 2 4-pound bags there. Got these Mexican beans. It's kind of like a yellow bean on there. Got black beans. Pick up some lentils, split peas. These are actually split peas. Just good to have. It's going to give you some good proteins and stuff like that. Eat it in a soup. You can mix it into anything. Anything you can put a bean in, you can put some split peas in. Some green lentils. And I think these are green lentils, but they look quite different. You know, like here's great value. This one's great value too. Oh, that's split pea. Yeah, so right here, if you look at the difference in color, this is the same lentil. This is great value. This is a name brand from the Asian market. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It looks like they're Filipino. I don't have my readers on, so, well, imported and distributed through Chicago, Illinois, but yeah, and packed in the USA, so totally an American product. Got 3 pounds, or are these 2-pounders? 16 ounce, 1 pound. So I got 3 of these bags of just elbow macaroni. One of them is shells, actually. Some panko breadcrumbs. You know, just kind of, just all random stuff. A big old thing of oats. These are just regular oats, not rolled or anything like that. And I have a pack of gourmet mushrooms I picked up at a farmer's market here. So just kind of, you know, random things. I just buy stuff till I fill up a tote. I log everything, make sure I know where it is, how much I have of each product. And then tonight, you know, I went ahead and tallied everything up. So let's go ahead and get to that point. I'm going to pack all this stuff back up and I'll meet you maybe back inside. How about that? All right. All right, so I got a little bit of light. Hopefully this is going to help just a tiny bit. Let me straighten my camera out. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Okay, so here's what I did tonight. I wanted to kind of go over a little more of, you know, what I have in my totes and how I have my totes set up and things like that. But I've been talking lately and, you know, how much do we have? You know, how much do we have prepped up? How much food do we have? How long is this going to last? I'm prepping for 2 people. If I'm able to get a little bit more, that's fine, but I want to have a certain cutoff for 2 people. You know, maybe a year. I'm not sure exactly how far I'm going to take it yet, but it's going to be for 2 people, so that's what I'm planning on. And just kind of whenever you're out buying stuff and you accumulate stuff, you might have more than you think, you might have less than you think. You know, when you actually get to figuring out exactly what you have and how long it's going to last. So what I did, I got things that are full meals that can be eaten as is, or a major protein like beef, hamburger, roast beef, tuna, chicken, freeze-dried canned, anything like that. I'm counting 1 can as 1 meal for 1 person. So some of the pasta is going to be able to be a full meal. I have enough tomatoes and things like that. Freeze-dried sauces, jarred sauces of, you know, different types like that, but not nearly enough to offset the pasta that I have. But I could throw some canned chicken in it, some olive oil seasonings, and there I got a meal. So I'm going to kind of just summarize it up. For the main dishes, I just call them main dishes. That's also a full protein. I have 417 servings. So that's the main one. That's going to break down to what, 208 days for 2 people. That's 208 dinners. Sides, as in a suddenly salad, a can of corn, a jar of beets, something like that, I have 404. So it's just about equal. I was kind of surprised with that. Yeah, I had no idea really where I was. I knew I was a little bit shorter on the side dishes, but yeah, I wasn't sure. Costco never really seems to have what I'm looking for whenever I go there, so I haven't been buying as much when I go to Costco. Walmart doesn't have anything in bulk when I want it in bulk, or just a 4-pack or 12-pack or something like that. So I haven't been buying it. I've been buying just a few cans here and there, making something happen. But I'm pretty close, 417 compared to 404. My rice and beans, which can be a meal, most likely it'll be a meal more than it'll be a side to go through the process to cook up dry beans or something like that. That's going to be the focus of it. It'll be kind of a chili base or something along those lines. I'm not just going to do 1 cup of red beans or something like that to make with my chicken and pasta or something. You know, I'm not going to go through the trouble to cook up dry beans or anything like that. So with that, I have 205 servings of beans. Roughly. And I actually had to look it up, but 1 pound equals roughly 2.5 servings. I'm just going to count it as 2 servings because I could probably eat 2 pounds. But it's 2 servings. That's basically going to come down to 100 servings, roughly at 205 pounds. That's my rice and pasta at 205. My beans, I have 36 pounds of beans. breakfast stuff, I have 25 pounds of breakfast stuff. So the breakfast game, I got to kick up a little bit. I have plenty of eggs. My freeze dryer is pretty much always gone, but anytime I don't have anything in the freeze dryer and I'm waiting to get something, I'm just going to go ahead and crack up some scrambled eggs, freeze dry the eggs. I'll do some raw, do some cooked. You know, it's so easy to cook them. I might as well just do them all raw. But that's going to give me some more breakfast stuff. I'm a little sketched out on freeze drying bacon and sausage and stuff like that, just because of the fat content that's in it. I've had problems with fats so far. I have to pull out some pork chops actually that still had quite a bit of moisture on the fat. I'm expecting they're not going to be good, but they might be. We'll see. But I'm not going to let them go for a long time. I'm going to eat those probably before anything happens or right in the beginning, just to make sure that I'm going to catch it still in an edible phase. So that's kind of like where I'm looking. You know, right now I'm at about 200 days, 207 days or something like that. So it's at about 7 months, 6 months, 7 months, somewhere around there. So I still got a little ways to go, and this also is not including all my flour and sugar and big bulk items like that. So anyway, yeah, just wanted to go ahead and run over kind of the other side of my prepping, since you saw all this stuff before. This is the less fun video, but it's the important stuff. It's the bulk. It's stuff that's going to push you through. So I appreciate you watching. If you like this video, hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate that. And until next time, peace.